What's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of a UFC video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about whether or not the UFC 6 leak was real, and if it is real, when should we be expecting the game to actually launch? Now, for those of you guys that didn't know, yesterday there was a supposed UFC 6 link that happened on one of the embedded videos that we're going to take a look at here in a second, and it caused a lot of people to ask the question if that actually was UFC 6 or not, and if it was, when should we be expecting the game to actually launch? So we're going to take a look at the clip here with the alleged UFC 6 link, and then I'll tell you guys whether or not this is real or not.
You can even see the knockdown is very similar with our physics. So I just wanted to...
All right, so I want to pause it right there. So you guys see down here in the lower right hand corner, this is the supposed leak, and this has actually caused a lot of people to speculate if this is real or not, because a lot of people say, hey, that looks very similar to UFC 5. It does. So is there anything in this bottom hand screen right here that would really show that it's UFC 6? And I can tell you, this is a real leak. It's not fake. This is actually UFC 6 down here in the lower right hand corner. Now you guys see they're trying to show Alex here that they're trying to replicate his knockdowns and stuff like that and make his fighter uniqueness in the game as close to him as it possibly can. But the indicator that gives it away is if you see down here in this bottom left hand corner of the bottom right hand corner, you see a 6 logo on the mat right here, and that is a telltale sign that is UFC 6. If it was UFC 5, you would see the 5 logo instead of the 6 logo. So this is an actual leak from UFC 6, and it's been confirmed by people that are actually game changers, people that are actually in the game changer program, or people that are close to the developers and stuff like that. This is an actual UFC 6 leak. I'm sorry. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me pull up my screen here. With that being said, now that we verified that this is an actual UFC 6 leak, damn, I keep saying leak, man, it's early in the morning, excuse me. Now that we verified that this is an actual UFC 6 leak, when should we be expecting the game to actually launch? And that is a very, very good question. Now, knowing what I know and having been around the UFC community for quite a long time, the EA Sports UFC community for quite a long time, I would say this game is probably going to release in February, either in February or March. Now, let me tell you guys why. Because normally what EA Sports does with UFC is they put a promo out, they let you know that the game is going to be on the way, so they can kind of start to create that hype for the game, which, in all honesty, the next big major UFC card that is going to be happening is UFC 321, which is the Tom Aspinall Ciryl Gane card that's going to be happening in Abu Dhabi. I believe that's where it's taking place at. I'm positive it is, but they could be scheduling to launch something like a preview for that around then. They could announce something within the next month or so, and then after that, what they do is they put a test beta out there, and they've done this with UFC 5, UFC 4, and I believe they did it with UFC 3 as well. Yeah, they did do it with UFC 3 as well. They put out a period where they allow the community to sign up for an open beta. They give you a beta code, and they really just stress test the servers. That's really what they do. They want to make sure their servers can handle all of the amounts of players that are going to be playing the game all on their servers, so that way they don't crash right when the game launches. So let's say, for instance, they're going to put something out at UFC 321. That would be here in October. They put something out in October. We have the open beta test in November or December. Then that would put a release at the earliest January, at the latest February to March. So sometime in the first quarter of next year, I would say we're going to have UFC 6. I would say by the latest March. But if it was my guess, If they put something out in October, which there could be a strong chance that they do because they have everything here fixed up. You guys see, this is damn near a finished product right here of UFC 6. If they're showing Alex pretty much his animations being finished in the game, more than likely they're finished with the product. We could be getting something this month, but at the latest I would assume probably next month is when we'll get like a promo teaser or something like that. But the latest I would say is probably February. If I had to make a guess, we'll probably get it in January or February is when you probably should be expecting UFC 6 to actually hit the shelves and for us to be able to actually play. But let me know, are you guys excited after seeing this UFC 6 leak? Are you guys excited for the game to come out? And let me know, when do you guys think UFC 6 is going to come out? Do you guys think it's going to come out in January? Do you guys think it's going to come out this year? It could happen. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But that's it for me, my people. If you guys did enjoy this video and you guys are new, please make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button, man. It would be much appreciated. So that way this video does get tossed into the YouTube algorithm and more people get to enjoy the great content that I have for you guys here on the channel. But until next time, my people, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.